Mazda puts its mark on every vehicle and even crams its dynamic driver appeal into its SUVs. Buying a sports utility vehicle doesn't have to mean that a driver becomes banished from fun. Many people need SUVs practicality but want to enjoy a decent twisting canyon road, and the multi-talented Mazda CX-9 is the tool for the job. Excellent value for money, packing loads of equipment and possessing plenty of dynamic sparkles. So let's look at 10 things you need to know before buying the 2023 Mazda CX-9. It may look like any old SUV, but the Mazda CX-9 is different. It has Mazda's sporting DNA, a bloodline that bestows it with great road handling and an involving chassis. Scratch away at the surface, and you'll find an SUV that thinks it's a two-seater roadster. A Mazda CX-9 can't compete with a Miata, but that won't stop it from trying. There is a definite feeling of sportiness in the CX-9, and it feels much more lively than other SUVs, and it's this overwhelming eagerness to play that makes it stand out among a very busy SUV crowd. Some SUVs come over a little drab, like they were designed not to be too radical so as not to upset the children. The CX-9 sits between what is fun and what is functional. It has curves and bulges in all the right places, but none of it would make an owner blush. Inside and out, it smacks of sophistication. A wonderful blend of thought-out textures, materials, and shapes gives off a classy, mature feel. The layout is crisp, well-defined, and easy to use. Mazda has excelled at delivering a package that will appeal to nearly all buyers. At the heart of the Mazda CX-9 lies a great engine. A 2.5-liter turbocharged lump that puts out 250 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. It's a flexible unit with a fantastic power spread throughout the rev range. It pulls hard from low down and just encourages keen driving. The Mazda Skyactiv engine is a pleasure to use, and it never feels underpowered, even when the CX-9 is fully laden. On a highway run, the big SUV will return an average of 28 miles per gallon. From standing, the all-wheel drive Mazda CX-9 will scamper to 60 miles per hour in a respectable 7.1 seconds. Some sporting SUVs come at a premium price, but Mazda has kept the CX-9 at a level that will appeal to most buyers. The entry-level touring model starts at a tempting $38,750, and stepping up to the better-equipped Touring Plus will see buyers spending $41,500. Those in the market for a more exclusive ride can opt for the $44,750 Carbon Edition. Standing apart from other models, it only comes in seductive polymetal gray metallic. At the top of the tree sits the $45,640 Touring model, and all models offer great value for money. While the Mazda CX-9 loves tearing up the asphalt, it is not afraid to get its tires dirty. All of what makes it great on the tarmac transfers to the back roads. Underpinned by its all-wheel drive system, the CX-9 can tackle a forest trail, and gravel and mud are no match for their abilities. With 8 inches of ground clearance, the Mazda CX-9 can traverse rough tracks easily. The Mazda iActive all-wheel drive system provides plenty of sure-footed grips. It's not a hardcore off-roader, but it copes well. The CX-9 could be a decent winter tool with the right tires. Every trim level of the Mazda CX-9 gives an air of exclusivity. The seats are well bolstered and very comfortable, and the switches and buttons all have a nice feel and operating weight to them. Materials are of high quality, as is the overall fit and finish throughout. Higher trim specification gets luxurious quilted leather seats and aluminum trim edging, and rosewood inlays also lift the interior finish. Everything is well laid out, and there are styling and interesting design features, like the raised central transmission control section. From the urban sprawl to suburban life and the remote mountains to the clogged city highways, the Mazda CX-9 is comfortable anywhere. As a family school-run hauler, long-distance driving machine, or an executive shuttle, there are no duties a CX-9 can't cover. Practical, plus spacious, and impressive to drive, the Mazda CX-9 delivers 3-row seating and plenty of go. Its road manners run rings around a lot of its competitors, with a suspension that is stiff enough to throw into a bend, but supple enough to provide a cosseting ride. There is a definite sporting flavor to the Mazda CX-9. It may not be immediately evident upon the first encounter, but it is there. From the choice of a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine to the playful nature of the suspension, Mazda has dialed in a large element of fun. With continued use, the CX-9 starts to feel like a much smaller SUV. It feels light, reactive, and very easy to position on the road. Feedback levels are high, and it has qualities that only a sports car manufacturer could instill in a product, and it drives all the better for them. The CX-9 can be bought as either a 6 or 7-seat vehicle. In the 7-seater, the rear seat is a bench, while in the 6-seater, smart captain's chairs feature. That means a large family can be chauffeured around in comfort or wow some friends with the ease of a CX-9. Even with the third-row seating in place, there is plenty of luggage space, with 407 liters of space on offer. With the third row folded down, this extends to 1,081 liters. Dropping all the passenger seating results in 2,016 liters of space, with great versatility. Even entry-level machines come with an array of impressive kits. A powered rear tailgate, keyless entry, push-button start, and leather trim are standard. The 10.3-inch infotainment screen is simple and provides crisp visuals and a speedy response. While it's not a touchscreen, the infotainment system remains easy to use via a rotary dial. Wireless smartphone charging, Bluetooth connectivity, and audio streaming are also key elements, as are Android and Apple compatibility, and everything is set up to be easy to use.